What's up, divers, and welcome to another Deltarune Theory video. Today, I will be solving what objects Ralsei and the other secret bosses from Deltarune are. So, the secret bosses of Deltarune are Darkners, yes, but special Darkners. Where other Darkners are just your ordinary, everyday objects, Lancer, Card, Queen, Laptop, etc. But However, say, for example, Jeffel is a deck of cards. However, he's a deck of cards that belonged to a Lightner for a long time. He took care of them, putting time, effort, love, and, funny word, determination into them, keeping the cards together, keeping them from being damaged. A very cherished item that somehow found their way to the school. Spampton is a wallet once owned by a Lightner businessman. This is why he's always hungry for money. The Shadow Mantle was an old video game, owned by a Lightner child, that over time its files corrupted. The video game got weirder and they eventually, donated it. Now, this determination the owner poured into these objects materializes as a shadow crystal once they enter the dark world. Because of this special bond they had with the Lightners, they remember hazily their lives in the light world and can see the light world through the shadow crystal, driving them insane, never being able to go back. Now, again, this determination inside of them is the reason the secret bosses slash weapons slash themselves as armor can travel between dark worlds. Now, Gerson's a special case in this department because he doesn't really want anything to do with Shadow Crystal's light world because he already knows he's dead. He already knows that his time in the light world is up. As well, retconning my previous theory about what Ralsei is, I'm circling back and starting over. I now believe that he is Chris's headband. And the reason he can travel between the dark worlds by himself, unlike the other bosses, is because as a kid, Chris were everywhere, traveling everywhere. It was an object that always went with him, which is why Ralsei always shows up around Chris when Chris enters the dark world. It's also a reason why Ralsei sees himself more as an object slash subservient to the Lightners. Because, A, what else would feel more subservient or like an object to a Lightner than clothing, and or B, because Chris stopped using that headband, probably donating it to a charity. That's why it's in the school. Ralsei feels like he was, in the end, just a tool to be used by Chris, just an object to him. I know, much shorter than my previous video, but that's all for now. See you next time.